As long as you don't lose too much. That was the rule. Welcome to your source of Japanese gaming, arcading, and everything crazy here in Japan.
And we're talking about
Our top 5 games.
top 5 games.
First game.
Pokemon.
Pokemon! Well, yeah.
The classic
The
Pokemon.
classic Pokemon. The original, the first
The
one.
original first
The Game
one.
Boy.
On Game Boy. Have you played Pokemon?
Of course.
What were you doing then?
What was I doing then? I was a high school student.
Was it popular in Australia?
No, not really. The first one was more, to be honest, if I said I played Pokemon, I might have got beaten up at school. At the time.
At the time.
At the time. It was a long time ago.
It wasn't that popular.
It wasn't very popular at all. Did you play many after the original ones, or?
Not as much, but of course.
Yeah. And obviously Pokemon Go was right.
Yup.
You were the first.
I was the first to complete all the Pokemons in Japan.
In Japan.
Uh-huh. All the Pokemons in the world in Japan. That's a record.
That's really nice. So I'll hit my first one. I'll go with Diablo 2. Diablo. Well, the Diablo series, but especially Diablo 2.
I played.
You played? Like, I think because it was a really long game, you could like level up for a really long time. It's just a never-ending game from memory.
No time to study.
No time to study. I used to play like without sleeping for hours on end back then.
Back then. What were you doing then?
I think it was at college, like before university. I went to high school, then college, then university.
So still in Australia.
Still in Australia at that time. Alright, Diablo 2. Hit us up with another one.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart! Okay. I'm starting to see a theme here, very Nintendo-y.
No, I like games playing, with friends,
With friends.
family, yeah.
So Mario Kart is in that the first one, like Super Nintendo, or
Super
like
Nintendo.
64 version was awesome as well.
But I think Super Nintendo's, I played more on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Alright, Mario Kart. Alright, I'll go with my next, and I will go with, we've spoken about it previously, but I'll go Dance Dance Revolution. I worked in an arcade, and whenever I shut, we close at 11 o'clock. I'd lock the door, play DDR until like 4 in the morning.
Free plays.
Free play. Yeah, that's what happens when we work in the arcade. Free games. Yeah, so, but my favorite, out of all the DDRs, my favorite mix would have to be Fifth Mix. And the song Conga Feeling. There's a song called Conga Feeling, right? Put it on invisible so you can't see the arrows. Turn backwards and I can play it without looking.
Do we get to see that on our channel?
If there's a Fifth Mix somewhere, I could probably do it now. So if you get Fifth Mix, I can do it. Invisible, backwards. Alright, next one, hit me up.
Red Alert. I think I started playing when I was in Singapore.
Oh, nice. Yep.
With my friends. And I think that's one of my first games.
PC game?
PC online, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I also played Warcraft, Starcraft. Yeah, I think that was popular.
RTS. Warcraft, that's on my list, but World of Warcraft.
Oh.
I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But when I came to Japan, that's when I stopped playing.
Oh, okay. So you played in Australia?
Played in Australia, but when I came to Japan, I couldn't get game cards very easily. Because you have to buy like a game card or pay a subscription. And I couldn't get the game cards for like I couldn't get it for like 3 months or something. So that made me kind of stop. And then I returned to the real world. Came back. Yeah, came back.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. Okay, yep. Talked about it before.
Yep. I think that was the best RPG.
All right. Have you gone back and played it since then?
Not recently.
Oh, okay.
But a few years ago, yes, I did.
It's always good to go back, like especially with an RPG game, where if you go back and play it again, you're like, oh yeah. For me, RPGs have to be Final Fantasy 7, FF7. Like I said, previous time, thousands of hours.
2,000 hours.
And I even played, Crisis Core on the PSP. When I couldn't speak Japanese, I bought the Japanese version and got my way through the game, like reading guides and trying to play just because I liked it that much.
Oh, you liked it in Japanese?
I played. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
So I didn't know what story was going on, but it was like, oh, there's a new Final Fantasy 7 game, I've got to play it. And I'm like, yeah, I played it in Japanese without knowing what was going on whatsoever. All right, next up, what's on your list?
What's on my list?
This is the last one.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
007.
On the 64.
On 64, yep.
Nice. Well, like, any memories?
I think that was like, we could play on four
Yeah,
what do you call
Fortnite,
it?
yeah.
Split screen.
Split screen.
Yeah, I think that was pretty cool.
Okay, question.
Uh-huh.
When you played on the floor split screen,
Uh-huh.
did you like say, oh, you know, I like to look at everyone's screen, or did you like make a cardboard for screen splitter?
we never did that.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No.
We did that. You didn't do that.
Really? No, we didn't do that.
You get cardboard and you
Uh-huh.
stick it on the TV, like, and then everyone's gonna sit on the side, so you can't peek.
Oh, we had fun without that. I remember like ambushing in the toilets.
Oh, with the proximity mines.
Uh-huh. yeah.
And you could spin around and go back up in the toilet, right?
Yup, that's right.
Yeah, and you put the proximity mines inside the pipe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they had like cheat codes or whatever, like
Yeah, big heads.
big heads, yeah.
Remember that. Alright, that leads me to my final game on the list is King of Fighters.
Oh.
Specifically 2002.
Uh-huh. In the arcades.
In the arcades.
Cool.
I worked at the arcade. we held tournaments at my arcade.
So you get to practice after.
During work.
During
work. Arcade, basically you're allowed to play games while you're working. As long as you don't lose too much. That was the rule.
Maybe that's just in Australia.
That was just our arcade.
Oh, just your
Just
arcade.
our arcade. So we had a big community, like King of Fighters community going on. And so 2002 was like always right in front of the counter. It was our main game basically.
Okay.
Did you play King of Fighters?
Not much.
Yeah. Yeah, my team was basically, for people watching who have played, they'll be like, what the hell is this thing? It's I used Whip, Chin and Choi.
Whip, Chin and Choi.
Yeah. Which are like not characters which are very popular, to be honest. But like because people don't use them much, I've used them a lot and got good and used that was my
Cool.
Yeah. That's our list.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so what's your list? Give us your top 5 games. Any kind of game. Top 5 games now, previously. In the comments below. Yeah. And
Make sure to give us a like.
subscribe.
Edamame Arcade.
See you next time.
Thanks, guys.